Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be talking about the new palette from ItsBel Cosmetics, and it is the Pixie Grove Pressed Pigment palette. I did receive this palette in PR, so thank you so much to ItsBel for sending this palette over to me. And this palette is 12 shades and $40. And there are definitely some duochrome, multi-chrome, shifty shades in here. There's two beautiful iridescent shadows. And I love this color story. I think it's a really fun take on a fall color story. I love the pop of the aqua with the matte and the shimmer. Definitely fun to pair those together. So I'm going to be creating two looks with this palette, and I'll give you some of my thoughts at the end of the video, so let's get right into it. So I'm really feeling doing like a burgundy smoked out outer corner situation with the pop of the aqua in the inner portion, so I'm gonna go for that. So I'm gonna take Woodlot and I'm just gonna put that onto the outer corner, and I'm just gonna put it as a wing, but I'm going to blend it up a bit, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit on this fluffy brush and just slowly work it out, and underneath my lower lash line a little bit, just like that, creating a V shape. And I'm gonna take this up a little bit in here and just blend and blend and blend. Next I'm taking Fairy Wings and I'm gonna pat that. Oh, maybe I didn't pick up enough. That doesn't really give me as much color payoff as I was hoping for. I don't know if I should have used a white base, but I don't know. Maybe it's the brush. Let me try to switch to a natural brush actually. Maybe this will pick up better. And pack it down maybe a little bit better. I don't know, it feels really thin, so it's kind of giving me that pop but not quite. So I'm gonna actually go in with my finger. It even doesn't look really that opaque on my finger, so I'm just gonna tap it on there. Okay, that definitely helped a little bit, but still not quite what I was hoping for, like compared to how it looks in the pan. Okay, that's a little better. And I'm taking Isabella. Ooh, so pretty. And I'm gonna tap that onto the inner portion where I laid down that aqua matte. That is so pretty. It's just giving it like a goldeny sheen. And then on the outer portion of that, I think I'm gonna go in with Pixie Dust. Ooh, that's so pretty. And that's just gonna, oh, that is so beautiful. Okay, I love the shade. It's so pretty, so shiny. And I'm gonna bring a little bit of Isabella onto the inner corner just with my finger. Might as well not dirty up any more brushes, even though they're kind of all dirty anyway. So here's the first finished look. Onto the second look, I'm definitely going to play with one of these orange shades because this metallic is so sparkly but like smooth at the same time and so dimensional. I need this on my lid, so I'm going to go in with that one. So I'm going in with Brushwood. And I feel like this one is a little similar to Trickery. Like I feel like I would kind of wish a little bit there was more of a difference between them. But we're going to see. I'm going to go in with Trickery just to see. Yeah, I feel like they're pretty similar. And again, it feels very thin. Like putting this on, it just, the way it's blending, it's like a thin formula of matte. And then for their lower lash line, I'm going to play with the greens. So I'm going in with Pixie Pears. Oh, that is such a beautiful green. And that went on so beautifully. And that went on really well. And then I'm taking Green Cabin onto the outer half. Don't want this to like really mix too much. But I think that if I do just like a little wing here, it's going to be fine. Okay, that went on a little bit more than I was anticipating, so we're just gonna connect it a little bit more. And then we're gonna go in with the sparkly shimmer. So I'm gonna pick it up on the Refer 28 brush. Look at that. And then I'm gonna mist it. And then here we go. So pretty. Oh, that is such a beautiful shade. Absolutely love the way that looks. Very, very fall. I mean, this is one of those very fall kind of shimmer shadows. And I'm just really curious about Swamp Water, so I'm gonna take this because it looks like it's a different kind of shimmer from the rest of these. So I just really want to see how it applies. So I'm gonna put that underneath my lower lash line and a little bit onto the wing, just kind of layer it. And that's so pretty. I feel like it really matches with that orange shade. Here's the second look. So onto some of my first impressions on the palette. I obviously haven't used all the shades, but I used about half-ish, and the shimmers in here are so stunning, so beautiful, especially these two iridescent shades, Early Morning and Enchanted. Those are really the standout shimmers. And then Mellow Fruit and Swamp Water are a little bit more, like a little less special, just beautiful, nice, standard kind of shimmer metallic shadow. They're not quite as sparkly and super shiny as these other 4 shimmers. I do really appreciate how ItsBel does keep their prices more affordable, especially with palettes that have more special kind of shadows in them. And I feel like for a $40 palette that has these kinds of shimmers in them, it's honestly kind of unheard of. Now onto the mattes. I didn't have the greatest time with all of the mattes. I think some of the mattes are okay. Some of them are a little bit on the thinner side, and that has been my experience with Cool Summer palette, where I didn't love the mattes in there. So this is their second ever palette with matte shadows, and I do still feel like they could use some improvement in the formulation. So the mattes are workable, but not really a formula I would reach for, especially if I wanted like a short, easy kind of look to do. I think I'm probably going to be mostly reaching for these kind of shimmer shadows, or I would be doing kind of like a 2 shadow look where I use a matte just all over the lid and then layer one of these sparkly shimmer shadows over it. But I'm excited to see ItsBel do some more eyeshadow palettes with mattes and shimmers together. I'm looking forward to see what kind of color stories they come up with. And let me know in the comments below if you pick this palette up. I would love to hear your thoughts. And that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.